What up, freaking people? Party people in the house? What's going on? Sirena. I just got chills. You know, it's been a rough couple of days. I have been on this, or maybe it's been, a couple of days. I've been on this fucking emotional roller coaster ride. Oh, God, was it needed. Fuck. Excuse my French, but fuck me running, right? So, I did a video a couple days about, somebody loving you, wanting to come back, and blah, 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 blah. And, are you going to hear them out and whatnot, and all this and that and the other thing. Thank you. I heard, and I'm getting chills. I'm getting people bumps. It's like, gone, because I said the people bumps thing. Here's a white butterfly. I'm hearing, X's are X's for a reason, but, it was like, will you hear them out? And then thank you. They just reminded me. It's like, things coming back up. Oh, God, I'm getting chills. Thank you. Things coming back up. It's all part of the big plan. It's all part of the next phase. I got chills, and it is not cold anywhere near me. And I saw 144. I mean, it's summertime. So it's not here in Kansas. It ain't cold, bro. So what's coming up is like, whatever's being brought to the forefront of your mind in your face is part for your next steps. Oh, I just got 222. Oh, God. Freezing, and it's fucking hot out already, and it's just the early part of the day. It's like 9:18 actually when I got on here. I don't want that fucking open. What are you doing? You don't know what you're doing, do you? No. Isn't that fabulous? I was messaging with somebody, and thank God, a stranger. I met a stranger leaving the state I was in, right? So I'm all the way over in this state, and they're all the way over in that state, and we just message back and forth, and I just got a message, a notification from that person. Awesome. Confirmation. It's a sign, right? Sometimes we just need a soundboard. We just need somebody that is, I heard impartial, indifferent to it. All right, Belly, hang on. I know. And, so much is coming through, you guys. Hang on a second. It's like me shooting these videos, or talking to a friend that'll just like listen or something, Sometimes we just need a soundboard to work through our own thought processes, right? Did I say sissies? Processes. Whatever. Anyway. It's really an act. It's really a thing coming through to, I don't want to say test. I just got another notification, but we can get caught up in our emotions and our feelings. We can get caught up in our feelings. Don't make a long-term decision on a fleeting feeling. Right? But it's part of our growth. It's part of, we're headed for a huge breakthrough. something's about to crack wide open. I'm getting chills again. Something is about to just take the fuck off. But are you mindful? Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention to yourself? Are you paying attention to your human and how it reacts, responds to things? You know, and we can even look at it like all these different things are coming in. And I really don't want to say if something seems too good to be true, here's your sign, because I do believe in blessings. But how are you going to know the difference between an authentic, true blessing or just the same old turd dipped in 24 karat gold that you fell for in the past, or you know, using your discernment, know thyself in every situation? Because again, we've talked about this before, because it's fucking crucial for the next steps. You don't want to go backwards. You want to keep moving forward. But having the faith and perseverance to get through. Sometimes they'll show me that card, right, with the two paths on out of that Archangel tarot deck that I have from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, right? It's like one is all dark and the other one's all lit up and it's bright and it's shiny. But appearances, it could seem like that. But maybe the road that's still, and you're like, I'm fucking tired of the hard road. I'm tired of the suffering. I'm tired of the hardships. I'm just fucking flat out tired. I saw 717. I'm just tired. But you know, it's like maybe you have to go through the marsh. I don't know why marsh, but that's just a small part of it, because there is a rainbow, there's sunshine, there's a beautiful, you know, maybe you have to walk through the desert a little bit, and it's not a mirage, it's an oasis on the other side. But to look at it from the outside at just the, it might, and there's another notification. Maybe it's just the first 2-3 steps, or the first mile, or the first half mile, or whatever. It may look like it's just desolate, it's just desert, or it's overcast, it's foggy, it's misty, it's whatever. But what you don't see through that mist, and it might not be that far, it might just be a few steps, and then it's a fucking oasis. But to know the difference, that other one might be all sunny, but then after that, it might look like the oasis at first, but then after that, it's nothing but fucking desolation. It's just desolate. There could be a tar pit there. It could be quicksand. You're fucked by yourself, you know what I mean? Then you're left alone, stuck in this quicksand. How do I get out? Maybe you don't know how to get out, and you just keep sinking and sinking until it swallows you up. I'm just saying it's crucial that we know the difference, that we listen to our body. You were so helpful and hopeful, and you're like, fuck, I know it's going to be hard, but I'm going to get through this, and then something appears, and it's like, oh my God, all my dreams are fulfilled, everything I've wanted. But how does it make, when that first initial excitement and feeling of, oh, dreams fulfilled, that initial part of it is over, is it sustainable? How do you feel now after you've had a day or 2 or 10 minutes or a month or whatever? Are you back in that helpless, hopeless, the shine is gone, the light is gone, and now you're just stuck, and you're like, I remember this feeling. I never wanted to go back. How did I get? I saw 1010. How the fuck did I get here? I don't normally feel like this. I've been happy, even though my life is shit. My life isn't shit. It wasn't shit. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? Fuck, I hope I'm making sense to somebody. Weighing out your options. Staying full speed ahead. Listen to your heart, right? Don't make long-term life decisions on a fleeting feeling. Stepping back and taking a look at the bigger picture. All right, I might have to struggle just a little bit more, but you're right on the precipice. Right on the other side. Just take one more step in the dark. In the mist. Another notification. Just take one more fucking step, maybe two. And it's a fucking oasis. Things aren't always as they appear. This too. All right, Bella. She's going to lose her shit if I don't go back in there. But another friend request. Wow. There's a blast from the way past. I think it's somebody that I knew a long time ago when I worked at the gym. He's a wonderful older man, he was just so fucking cool. I worked at a gym is like, you see the same people every day, and it was a small gym called 24 Hour Fitness before Genesis took them over. They closed down that gym. It was one of the smaller ones. It was what they called a sport. I don't even know if it was that. It was just a really small one. And we were a close-knit group there. We saw these people every day. You know what I mean? It's like the neighborhood bar, but without drinking, but with fitness. Getting your fitness on. And just cool-ass fucking people. Just all walks of life. Just accepted my friend request that I'd sent, God, years ago, I think. I don't know how long ago, it doesn't matter. But it was just accepted. What? That is awesome. Because I worked in that gym. I stopped working there in 2014. That's 11 fucking years ago. Holy shit, time flies when you're in fuckery. Time flies when you're in your healing journey. Time flies when you're getting to know thyself and breaking the barriers and cracking open everything that has held you down in prisoner all your life. And it's rough and it's tough, and I like to say it does get easier, but it does have challenges. I heard it does come with challenges. Baby, this ain't nothing. I mean, I'm really feeling the weight. God, it is so easy to be on your healing journey when you're solo dolo, when you're in isolation, when you're by yourself. But it's so easy. You think you're healed through all kinds of things until you get around people again, and then it's like, holy fuck, you feel like you're repeating the same cycle. It's not the same cycle. It's learning, it's now putting into practice everything we've been growing through. I mean, this is a crucial time in my life where I can give up, give in, and take what seems easiest, but could totally undo everything I've done. I can fold, I can fall, and I can have the weight of 1414 of all of that crush me to the point of where I go back to, I'm hearing active addiction, where I can go back and just say, fuck it, and get high. Fuck it, I'll just get high, get drunk, and get fucked up all over the place. No. Not today, not any day, not an option. But you see how easy it is, and if you've ever done drugs to an excess, I don't even want to use addiction, I'm just going to say ever done something to an excess where you almost felt like you had to do it every day, which is false. You don't have to. I mean, unless it's I mean, heroin's a totally different thing. That's never been my thing, anything like that. You know, my things were things that are not physically addictive. It's just mentally. And I've known people that have had, I mean, my mother, she was a heroin addict. I have met people that have had that, and hats off to them to get through something that's so physically, it makes me. So any one of you that have ever had an opiate addiction, or, you know, heroin, I guess that's an opiate. I don't really know stuff about that, but, and you got through it, and you're fucking living life, and you're doing good, I mean, fuck. Hats off to you. Even alcohol. When I went to rehab my first time, people that are alcoholics, oh, God, that's a rough one. And it's legal. And it's on every advertisement, and everyone drinks, and everyone says, hey, you earned it. Why don't you have a beer? Yeah, why don't you do something that's going to that could destroy your life? Yeah, you deserve it. You earned it. Makes no sense, but you know what I'm saying? That seems to me that would be the hardest thing to kick. It's just, you have to really want it, and when you want it, you'll do it. But until then, you can't make nobody stop. You could throw them in jail. You could throw them, you could throw them in rehab 1,000,000 times. But unless somebody makes the choice and the decision to really be done, and and that road can really be a long one, because relapses happen. And people mean it. I meant it every time when I stopped. I really meant it. Did I, though? And ended up going back to it because, it's a whole thought process. And we could talk about that another time or whatever. But you're on the brink of a breakthrough. You're on a thing of a whole brand new life. And thank God you hit rock bottom, Sirena. It could even get worse, I'm sure. Oh, I know it can, because I do have children. I do have somebody helping me. I do have that. So it's not really rock bottom, is it? But before you bury yourself in the sand, before you bury yourself in that hole, before you cover yourself up, dig deeper, and then start covering yourself up, there's still time to go up. You hit the bottom, and you bounce back up. But you got to climb out of the hole now. So it's a process. You weren't buried. It's just a deep hole. Now you got to find your way out of that hole. Now you put your thinking cap on. Now you're like, all right, well, this is loose dirt. Can we pack it? And then make one step at a time. Pack it hard. And then dig out another little divot to put your foot in. And then you pack it. And then you get it so it's hard, so you can have your foot, and then dig another one, and then you dig yourself out. I'm here for you, because I'm doing that. I'm digging myself out of the hole. I still feel like I'm in a hole, but I'm really not. I know one thing. My time is running out here, but I do have money. It's a lot for 1 month in a hotel, but I have that month. It's my nest egg. I don't know what's going to happen after that. That's okay, because you know what? You're headed for not a heartbreak, but a breakthrough. Do what makes your heart sing. Follow that. It may be a rough road, but damn it, you'll get through it. If it's your true heart and soul's desire and calling. I'm saying this because for myself too, because I'm trying to hold on to that. Into the unknown, walking into the darkness, into the unknown. But the difference about walking into this darkness, it's not the same darkness that you were in before. It's not the same darkness you had to walk in to learn to do your karmic debt, to learn your karmic lessons, or whatever you want to call it. It's different this time. Keep going. Cheers. This is coffee. With little kitty cats on it. So I've been, right now, I have a decision to make, and it's crucial. This is my life's decision. And I have to pay attention to the feelings and everything that comes up, and I have to look at it, not judgmental, not, oh, I gotta go. I mean, I gotta make a decision, and I gotta make it quick and fast. But I still can have a day or two, you know what I mean? It's how do you feel? How does it make you feel? What I've always wanted has just been presented to me in my face, but I have to. And I got so caught up in it, and I was so happy. First, I was so happy, and it felt true, and it felt real, until my own words kept coming back to me. And then again, it's like, what would you tell some? And then I was doing a message, a video message to somebody that did a video message to me about a card reading I did for her. And I didn't know anything about her. And she was saying how accurate I was. Amazing how not even a question, not even who you are, nothing. And how accurate I was. And she's like, you know, you're a tarot, but I'm not a tarot reader. And it's funny because in that thing back, in her message back to me, she was telling me, and I loved that. She did a video message back to me, and I loved that. Because that's what I needed. And now I know, because I don't trust in social media. I don't trust in anybody's name behind anything, because I'm not much on medias as far as fuckery goes and all that, because I'm not one of those people. But a lot of people portray there's somebody, and they could be someone, you know, those fake accounts or whatever. So I loved that she did that personal thing back to me, because then I saw a face. Now I know she's the real deal, not somebody that's just trying to be a fuckery, you know. So I appreciated that. And she's like, I just popped up. And it was the day that I came out and said, I'll do readings and stuff. You know, this is just the other day. And I just showed up. And she's watched readings through her time, you know. And she's never asked anyone for a reading. I was the first one and she asked me, how much is it? And I said, you can give me a love donation, but I'll do this for you first. And if nothing came through, then I couldn't do a reading, because I'm not going to tap into your shit. If the ethers, if the higher realms, if they have a message for you, you'll get that. It'll come through me to you. I am not to get into your energy, and I don't want to. You know why? Because I know there's a universal law about that shit, and I don't do it. I'm not going to do it. They're not going to make me. People try to get me to fucking annihilate them with a thought. I won't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to creep in your house, send my energy. I'm not going to remote view you, because all that shit's easy. I'm not going to do that. Not me, no sir, no ma'am. I keep hearing, listen to your heart. You'll know what to do. So somebody whom I've just wanted to love and accept me, that takes care of me, offered me everything that I've been wanting, and I jumped on it. And then reality, once that high was gone, then reality started stepping in, and it's like, wait, I'm not going back. I mean, I love you, and I want this more than anything in the world, but there's got to be changes, and there's certain changes that haven't happened. We've been down this road before. I want to believe you, and I believe people can change and all that, but I got me. I've worked too fucking hard and gave up and sacrificed everything. And I still am, to fulfill what's been put on my heart to do. And if it's walking into the unknown, not knowing where I'm going to lay my head from moment to moment, then so fucking be it. Don't get caught up in a fleeting feeling, making a life decision, long-term life decisions on a fleeting feeling. I freaking love you guys so much, and I'm so thankful you're here, and just keep going. I come on here, and I'm not going to portray myself as anything other than I'm still having a human experience, a life of heartache and pain, and we get tired and weary, and I get that. But the struggles are real. It's everyday life. I'm not going to come on here and portray that and speak a bunch of motivational things and this and that and like life is great when behind the scenes they struggle too. Maybe some people don't. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to show it. It doesn't matter what they do. This is how I'm supposed to do it. Real. Other people aren't called to do things the way I am. And that's why tarot readers, not a tarot reader, but I mean, I could flip cards, but anyway, people do it their way. Oh God, I'm having a full circle fucking moment. Oh my gosh. I was told years ago, from that, you do the same thing as everyone else, but you're going to do it different. I'm getting that now. Other people want all this information and ask questions, and do you want a love reading? Do you want this? See, most people want to know about their love, this, that, and the other thing. We are here to help you on your journey, regardless if you really want that love, past love, a new love, or whatever that didn't turn out right, whether you want that or not. But the real journey and the real thing is you first. That's why with my energy healing and stuff, it's universal life force energy. It's way more intelligent than you are, human. And it's going to flow where it's needed the most, that you might not even be aware of. That's why I don't do one set certain thing. It's all things. And how would I know? How could I sit here and tell you, well, this is what I can do all these things, but there's probably things I don't even know that I can do till somebody's presented to me. I was presented to her, and I said that for her and for me, breaking me out of my shell. Because the minute I did that, I think it might have been a short, I don't know if it was a short or whatever, or a video, but I think she said she saw a short which intrigued her, sparked her interest, so she looked at some of my videos. It only takes one person. And it's training me to learn to let it flow. And there was a lot of things that wanted to come out, but there was something overlying that didn't really want me to say too much. And it's all part of the plan. Thank you. Part of the big plan. Act on the shit that it might not make sense to you, but it just comes on you, and it's that nagging thing. Do it. Speak it, do it. It'll all work out. Keep getting chills. And it's hot. I'm about to sweat. And every time you think you fucking make a plan and you know what you're doing, and then something presents itself and throws you back into being double-minded. I made a decision. Now I'm back to square one. Now I don't know what to do. Now I got to make a decision again. It could throw you. These little curveballs could throw you off your track, off balance. Sometimes I got that in a card. Sometimes being unaligned. They're showing me that from the Psychic Tarot, the disruption card or whatever it says, but it shows where somebody's not aligned, right? It almost reminds me of a spine, but sometimes that is actually alignment in disguise, because it's showing you all these, I'm getting all these different aspects and parts of yourself, of the inside self, of the the mind self. Sometimes unalignment is alignment. Wrap your head around that. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And if anyone that runs across this and would like to hear a message, email me. It won't cost you a thing. And you don't have to pay up front. All I ask is, I would appreciate a love donation of whatever you feel is right. There's no right or wrong answer. That's on you. But I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to cost you $100 for this and that. And I don't know how long it'll be. It'll be as long as it is. But everyone should have the opportunity to receive what they want to hear or need to hear. That's what we're here for. I'm learning my way, and I'm thankful and grateful that you guys are here watching me and assisting me, whether you realize it or not, assisting me on my path and my journey as well. Just learning our way. And feeling comfortable enough to take those unknown steps and not be judged or be talked down to or whatever. Hey, why would we do that? I'm you and you're me. And we have the same goal, don't we? We just want to love one another. We want to do the things Jesus spoke about. We want to come home to ourselves. We want to raise our consciousness. We don't want to be trapped in this bullshit of fear and pain and fuckery. Thank you, birdie. Oh, 2 birds just flew by. Yeah. I'm so thankful you're here. Namaste. Peace. Till we meet again later. Bye. 3222.